Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review. This time it's a double review of the deluxe Cyclone Dial Fighter and deluxe Trigger Machine Biker from Lupinranger versus patranger. I have not made a video in so long, mostly because I've been going through a lot of stress-related issues. So it's been hard for me to push out content. So I had to kind of get over my slump before I went to do this. So this should be a quick review though. So we'll take a look at their boxes and then the versus vehicles themselves. So we'll start with this one. So here we have the one for the Cyclone Dial Fighter with Lupin Red, and of course Lupin Kaiser Cyclone. Cyclone Dial Fighter by itself. It's what you can do with it. Nothing really much on the bottom. Top you get the Dial Fighter and then Lupin Kaiser Cyclone, and on the back is of course everything you're gonna do. This flap is really tiny. Then here we have a Trigger Machine Biker's box with patranger Biker by itself. What you can do with it, nothing much on the bottom. You get Pat Kaiser Biker, and of course everything you're gonna do on the back. So, yeah. So let's start this off. We'll start with the Cyclone Dial Fighter. Here we have the Cyclone Dial Fighter done out in a neon green plastic with bits of orange paint and silver for the lupinranger V, as well as the back turbine. In the style of all dial fighters, he has a dial on top. This one is a black dial that is made to look like a top hat. The cockpit window is done out in, I don't know, kind of maroonish. It's hard to tell. And of course, the propellers are PVC, so they are flexible, and you can spin them. Although it's a little hard to get them like spinning for a long time, especially since they want to hit each other. That's good. Yeah, this one stops. Sometimes likes to stop before the other one does. Oh, loads of fun with that. Now, its attack mode is when you turn the dial, those split open, and you can splay them out, and now you can spin them like that. I never really understood why it did this or what, because I know it blows wind like this, but wouldn't the propellers be facing forward and not backward or to the side? I don't know. I guess it just doesn't. I'm not gonna question it. I like it either way. I do like it. The one I really like though is, of course, this one, Trigger Machine Biker, which is done out to look like a police motorcycle, and even has a fake rider on top with black plastic, and his helmet is blue. And this is done out in mostly white with black and, well, light blue, I guess. And then we also get the orange for the number 4, since this is the 4th Trigger Machine. And of course, it has a trigger on the back. His gimmick is, well, you can make him pop a wheelie. That's the first part. The second part is you... God dang it, why am I... Second part is when you pull the trigger, the front wheel extends to form a yo-yo. Someone's been watching Miraculous Ladybug. So, you can put these in the VS Changer. Now, much like the Guardian Judenchis, these are made for special attacks rather than transformation, and then you can do the summoning. So, here's a VS Changer. So we'll start with Cyclone. Spin the dial.
3, 1, 9. Masquerade.
Turn it.
Cyclone.
Oops. Trying to spin that as best as I could. Fire it off. Oh, okay. For some reason I couldn't get that to extend any further. So, that does a Kaito boost, which is the special attack. And you'll notice these parts did not pop out. And that's because whenever this is put into the VS Changer, there are these little rails that get depressed so that whenever you turn the dial, the gimmick does not get triggered. And now the summoning. So there's Cyclone. Next we'll do Biker. Have to make sure that sometimes this thing likes to glitch out, that's why I reset it. So let's put in Biker. I kind of like how this one looks in the VS Changer. With that, it does a Keisatsu boost, which is, again, the special attack. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you pull the trigger, it does the personalized sound effect for that specific vehicle. I kind of forgot to do it with Cyclone, so... yeah. We'll do the summoning. That phrase was Ju Go Mu Ji, which means ride fast and free. Or boundless roaming. I can't... Again, I watched 2 different subs of it. I can't tell which one's right. I like the first one better, personally. So we can combine these with their 2 respected robos. You can mix and match if you want to. So here is Lupin Kaiser. And Pat Kaiser. So, for Lupin Kaiser, remove the yellow dial fighter. Pat Kaiser, remove the Trigger Machine Sango. So let's probably turn this one back as well, the dial fighter. Now for Lupin Kaiser. Spin the dial. Plop it on. Yeah, it's limb swapping, but hey, I actually am a fan of limb swapping. I don't know. Just, whatever. And so here we have Lupin Kaiser Cyclone. And for Biker, fold out down the wheel, attach it, and there we have Pat Kaiser Biker. So there are the 2 robos. So we'll take a look at Cyclone. Now, in this form, he's able to create like high pressure winds or whatever it's called. Basically, form wind into a tornado with these. And the reason I had to hold it like this is because, well, I guess you can't really see it, but when I started spinning this, when I had it vertically like this, I had to hold it because there is a loose lock, and it kind of wore out the more I used it. So spinning it causes it to do that. I guess if you do it like that, then it's fine. Biker kind of gives more articulation to Pat Kaiser in that you can move the arm outward and inward. I guess if you wanted to, you can kind of give him like, this is actually the little hood section of the bike is actually a hand. You can even see the thumb. You can have him holding the yo-yo, and then you can push the little button to extend said yo-yo. Which is pretty interesting, to say the least. I do like it. It's nice. So overall, these two versus vehicles are very nice. I do like them. I have one versus vehicle that I like even more, though, which I will review in the future. But yeah, I definitely suggest you pick these up. They're pretty worth it. So I will see you guys later. Take care.